Yeah, that's exactly what I was smiling
You
about.
had these
Sorry.
little dumb little grins on your face as they would come up.
Always a dumb little grin on my face. People interpret natural resting expressions as negative, so you have to have a fake grin on your face at all times.
Let me leave this on just a bit.
Plantera Blade, you don't like maymays? That's incorrect. Your name is Plantera_Blade. Also,
Live.
you fixed your...
Live on time, on point, coming free of charge from worldwide interwebs. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 65th live edition of a long time coming. I anticipated, I'm duplicated, I'm suffocated, I appreciate it about you programming. Program feature.
You just go blah, blah, blah,
Nick Towns, Pink Tom, Stated Towns, William Bishop, Blader, Steve Hall, Media, Moderators, third round draft pick for name later. I've done it 65 times. I should know it. I don't even need to pull up the thing anymore.
That's good.
Three people, two attempts, one dream. Broadcasting's finest train wreck. Enough about use Grim Peaks presentation, YouTube, iTunes, and all the other tunes now, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think if I did the intro 65 times, I would know it. I still don't know it, in fact.
The one, the only Dashy Dancer, Pantsless, Prancer, Purple Hope, Newbie, U2, Cat with Cool Head, GGVD Specialist Extraordinaire.
I forgot there was more, in fact.
He's got a couple hours behind the wheel. He can run a fire truck. He can fly a jet.
I can run a fire truck. I don't think that's true. I cannot fly a jet either. I know we're talking about GTA 5.
We have evidence as of last night, Mr. William Bishop.
Sure. GTA 5's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. I don't know if the loading times are something I can still deal with, but it's okay, I guess. Mostly it's an issue of, like, you get into a game with someone else, and then to get into another game with them, you have to go back to your own personal lobby, and then join their lobby, and then join a game.
It's
and
a little
all of
it's a little
those
clunky,
actions
right?
have loading screens.
Advantage to the host for sure.
Right, definitely.
Because I start an isolated host, pull everybody in. We can do stuff in there. We pull into a heist within that session, and then when that heist is done, everybody is kicked out into public games, and I go into my private one.
That's true, which is weird.
Which is not weird, dumb.
Wrong, dumb. Right?
Dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You just should just stay in this session with that person.
Well, or no, or whatever session you were in before you jumped in.
Go back to.
How about that?
There you go. Nailed it.
How about
exactly what it would be, because then you'll never end up in the session you weren't expecting.
Right.
The last one that I was in.
How about you just cache that little string of session, right?
There you go. That's it. And it should be. I mean, it should be fairly easy. You had permission to get in there one time. You should have permission to get in again. You know, you're not like.
Right. And the only time that you get a new one is if that session completely goes away and there's 0 players. Get back in your own. You get your own.
Then you're in your own anyway, right?
Then
you would end up in. Oh God, GTA 5, please hire us.
Please. How about that?
Easy, simple. How about that? How about meet me outside? How about that?
How about that? Catch me outside. Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that? GTA 5 Online. But mostly it's been pretty okay. I feel like the loading times have massively decreased. I think they've gotten better about loading the entire city when you go in to play a map that's 5 minutes long. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Did they used to be bad?
Oh yeah. No,
really?
like to do what we did before. You know how I'm like sitting here complaining about the long load time? It used to be 3 times as long.
Really?
Yeah, it used to take me like 30 minutes to get onto GTA 5 Online. That's when it was first released, though. So maybe a server issue, maybe a volume issue, but now it's much less that kid. Either the servers can handle it now, or they improve what have they improved?
Improve that loading caching logic or something, right?
Whatever. I don't know. It's good.
Man, it's been fun, and I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I thought, but the highlight material that is coming out of GTA is pretty amazing.
I feel like that's what GTA is all about. That 30-minute load time. Yeah, for real, Max. Like actually 30 minutes of loading to get into the session that I want.
Yeah.
Previously.
And I'm sitting there thinking, so the highlight material is super good. I have hollered in this game more than I have probably in all the other games I've played combined.
Oh, really? Even Ark?
Hollering.
Terraria?
Hollering.
Someone's hollering in Terraria? Or just yelling?
Just yelling. Oh, get that guy! There's
okay, yeah,
Shady has clipped Like so many Twitch clips of me just for no. Whoa!
Yelling. Well, I mean, I remember the fire truck. I was hitting you with the hose, and you were yelling then.
Well, I was laughing.
Apparently murders you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was laughing because I was going, oh look, I'm getting rolled on the ground with water. That's funny.
That dies months later.
But my loading times. So like Wolf complained about the loading time so much that he moved it from his physical disc to the SSD to improve it. Right. I did not have any of those. Mine's on the physical disc, and it has 40 seconds of loading time. Tops
what?
Is the most time. Yeah.
Huh. Wonder why there's such a discrepancy between two different computers. I know Wolf doesn't have like a toaster computer. I don't have a toaster computer either.
I have a darn good one. You have a darn good computer, too.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Whatever. Maybe it's something to do with individual pieces. I'm sure.
I don't know, man. Mine is on the physical
HDD. Yeah.
HDD. It's on my C drive is an SSD, and then my E drive is the hard drive, and I put it on the E drive. So.
See, I have mine the opposite. I have mine the B drive. The B drive. 2B or not 2B?
You have B? B's reserved for the 3.5.
3.5 inch floppy disk? I don't think I've ever used a B drive.
Oh, DDR3 or 4? I think I've got 4. Yeah, I've got a DDR4.
I want to say 4.
Yeah, I can probably look that up. Control panel.
Right now.
It's good. It's a good question.
It's a strong question. I don't think it should matter, but let's see.
About. Yeah. i7 6700 at 4 gigahertz, 32 gigs of RAM. That may be a deal. I've got 32. I did jump up. And it says here
32 gigs?
Yeah.
I don't have 32 gigs. I have 16 gigs.
It says here it doesn't say DDR4, it says DDR7. So there you go. I mean, prototypes. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There's your loading time right there.
Such thing as DDR7. Oh my god. I can actually find out if I have DDR4 now.
It doesn't say here in Windows 10. It's not telling me.
Yeah. I'll probably have to look at the stick.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I
could.
The
last time you looked at a good stick?
Like when I woke up this morning, probably.
Yeah, he did.
A nice good stick. Max, are you playing GTA Online?
Max is a player, but I think I think he and who else was telling me they have computer. Probably Kurt had some issues with crashes. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I hadn't heard that click previously about crashing.
No online for me, yeah. Yeah, it's tough.
Rusty internet.
Ruskies.
We didn't have too much internet connection issues last time. Well, besides my freaking computer turning off.
Yeah, freaking last night we had folks dropping all over the place for no reason. But it didn't turn out to be GTA. It turned out to be just their local internet or a complete crash or Holdfast. Holdfast was in. We were getting ready to do a heist, and his whole internet dropped out, and then he had to connect back with his phone. Still not connected today.
Oh, that sucks. Jeez.
Yeah.
Multiple hours without internet? I don't even know what to do.
It was overnight, and he woke up in the morning still dead. So
that's raging.
I don't understand it, man. The folks I attracted with Factorio are so good.
At GTA or just at Factorio?
At gaming.
I see.
Like that.
I think this is an indicator of the skill level of a person who actually plays Factorio in their ability to comprehend video game mechanics.
Not only did I attract them with Factorio, but they're good at Factorio, meaning they're, Commander Keen level type of stuff where they're, Keen's writing mods and making
that's
spreadsheets.
Different than just being good at.
Right. And making
I'm
spreadsheets.
Good at Terraria.
Yeah.
But someone who makes a mod for Terraria is like good at Terraria and a whole bunch of other things in a million different other ways.
I would say that being good at Factorio and having a skill to write mods for Factorio is a similar skill set.
Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, you're probably right. The attention to detail that goes into the
the being good at Terraria and writing mods is not the similar skill set, right? So you're probably world class at Terraria.
You know it, baby.
But
you know it.
Doesn't mean that the folks who are writing mods for Terraria.
If it's like, write a mod, I'll kill you right now. Yeah, do me.
Yeah, I'm done. This is it. This is where I made it.
Yeah. Here's the mod. It's Vanilla Terraria. I have no clue where to begin whatsoever. I don't even have the slightest idea.
Yeah.
I would go into Google, be like, how to make a Terraria mod, enter key. Start reading.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so funny spinoff on that is today at work. I tipped my hand to how to be in IT.
Okay, yeah.
And you can see where I'm going.
I think I see where this is going. Yeah.
Is that someone comes over my desk and she's asking me questions? Hey, what's going on with this? And when I open up over here in this window, I see this option, and when I open up over here in this menu, it's missing. What's the difference? And I was going, that's usually there. And then I went, okay. I said,
this
okay.
is an issue that I don't know the solution to.
I don't know the solution to. I need you to face that wall for a minute while I look something
away.
up. Google.com. How do
Yahoo Answers says
yes, answer. Yeah, and it was literally a Microsoft blog where someone asked that same one, and then reply number 1 and reply number 2 voted best answer. And I went, okay, well,
there you go. There's a fix. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen.
Yep. And I just said,
ignore the man. What does the Oz say?
Yeah, ignore the man behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain. There it is. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
So,
Google's your friend, y'all. It's not even about having skill to fix something or to do anything anymore. It's about having the skill to be able to search for and find the information that you need. Because if you can search for and find the information that you need, you can do anything.
Amen. And here's the thing, is that I've met more people that do not know how to operate a goddamn search engine.
Yeah. I mean, and that should be a school-taught skill. 100%.
I don't even understand how someone you and I have a mutual question.
Right, sure.
And I'm able to type the exact words into Google to go get that answer, and you're going, it doesn't come up. Doesn't come up.
Doesn't come up. I can't find it.
Can't find it. I'm going, okay, I'm going to give you like another 21 seconds, and then I'm going to type in exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm going to find it. No, it's not here. It's not on the internet.
It's not here. No.
Okay, I'm reaching for the keyboard. Last chance. I'm
not using the internet. What version of the internet are you running?
Have you upgraded? Are you on 2.1?
I'm running a different version of the internet. I'm running 1.0.
And I type in.
My feet smell like.
Mine today was SharePoint 2010 list settings missing, and it started filling in what I was looking for.
Oh wow!
And I was going.
That's how strong Google is. Google's like, I got you.
Exactly what I was looking for.
I got you.
And went
fill this in for you.
Entry number 2 was. Entry number 1 looked like a fit. Entry number 2 was actually the best fit. That's why I hit entry number 2.
Sure.
Now, I don't even understand how. I don't understand how that. I don't know. I feel like my mom has a tough time with the Googles.
With the Googles?
Yeah.
You don't run the Googles? You don't run the Googles?
Yeah.
You don't own the Googles?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much anytime I go to do anything, I usually run it through Google. Sometimes I'll have like a bookmark for a page. I have a bookmark for that page, but I'll still type in the top bar.
Yeah.
What I typed in to find that page in the first place. I'll remember it better than that than having the bookmark. Actually, Ashley's new job now is basically walk old people through using her company's website interface. So she gets to have all kinds of these fun stories where this person today, William, they came on, they did not know how to use the internet. I had to explain to them how to log in.
Do you log into the internet? What's your username to the internet?
Yeah, how do I log into the internet? So it's like a family tree building thing because where Ashley works.
Oh, yeah.
Takes genetics and outputs out all kinds of really cool stuff. Oh, there's food on the screen.
That's take 5. That's
a lot of people who are using the service are older because they're wanting to know about their ancestry and stuff like that as you do as you get older. And it's only online. They literally do not allow you to have any other form of having the feedback of once your stuff's completed because of costs or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
So there has to be a person that they hire to walk people through using the online thing because so many people don't know how to do it. That's where Ashley comes in. Expert at doing that.
And there you go. There's your picture of what my friends think I do.
That guy's using a multimeter, it looks like. Yeah, he's using a multimeter for some reason on his computer.
Yeah, it looks like a volt. Yeah, like a voltmeter
a
or something. Yeah.
Multimeter. Well, voltometers used to be a thing, and they got replaced by multimeters.
Yep.
Now you have a voltometer is inside of a multimeter. Multimeter does a lot of things.
Right.
Actually, I have a multimeter over here. Well, my mom thinks I do. I think my mom is not delusional whatsoever about what she thinks I do.
My mom is probably in the thing of my friends. She probably thinks I'm and I'm in IT and that I'm turning screws and I'm building PCs or something. Yeah. or I'm in or about 40% of my time is walking through a server room. Just a mile long, half-mile long server room
really
with
cold
racks
in there?
and all that.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Really hot in there, maybe.
And I'm running wires and I'm trying to do all this stuff. Yeah.
This is your IT guy is. Yeah. That's something what an IT guy is. What society thinks I do?
Sit
what
there.
What does society think you do?
That's a
answer phones. Yeah.
Popular TV show. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Is it The Office?
Yep.
Or what is it? I don't recognize it.
My boss thinks I sleep, and what I think I do is do this, and then what I actually do.
I love Jordy LaForge looking at the reactor core of the Enterprise. What I think I do. Yeah. I feel like you're the least delusioned. Oh, maybe not actually. Maybe you aren't the least delusioned because what you actually do, you'll admit the Googles. You know what? I bet you when Jordy LaForge has a problem with the freaking fusion core, he's like, hold on, let me check the Federation Starbase interface data storage about this issue. You know they do. Okay, they ask the computer. That's what it's all about.
Right.
You're a programmer, now go fix my toaster. There you go.
Right. Here's one. Let me swap this picture out for a different one. This is more in my speed here. I'm actually in leader because I'm a program manager, and I'm kind of in charge of everything we do with this one thing. So
You're
IT
always
leaders.
in charge.
So what I think I do is I've got this giant dashboard. I've got
You're on the NASA.
Yeah.
You have the.
And my mom. Yeah, this is more accurate. My.
I like this one more. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom thinks I'm turning screws. Right.
Right. You're actually in there working on the computers.
To most everyone else is I'm a cost center.
Right. You just
burn money. They just burn money.
We don't really get to see any direct input besides things don't break.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. If you never have to talk to me, I'm doing my job.
You're doing your job right, which is annoying because why are we paying this guy? I haven't talked to him in months.
Right. Exactly. Right.
And then you have to be like, no, hold on, listen here. What business users think I do?
Playing video games all day.
That fat guy with warts is that picture actually. You can take fat guy with the warts deal on IT leaders on this one, and then just replace all of them with that one. He's actually played through most of the new Legend of Zelda at work.
Yeah.
What business users want me to do?
100%.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Hey, can you have your team write me this kind of code and do this? Well,
come to this house and pick me up and bathe me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what you're actually doing is the saddest picture of all, which is you're fighting against a continual stream of bullcrap.
Yep.
I feel like that's what that is.
Yeah.
It's impossible to ever overcome.
Yep. Pretty much. But there you go. Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's pretty much.
Is there one for streamers? I'd like to see a dank meme for streamers. What I think I do, what my mom thinks I do, because it should all just be a guy playing video games.
No, there's not one. I didn't see. I said streamers. What I think I do.
Try YouTuber. YouTuber is more popular than streamer.
Oh yeah. YouTuber. What they
do today, Max?
Hey, here we go. Hang on.
Nailed it. See, we can use the Google. See, look at that using our search engine. Oh, streamer didn't come up. But a more popular search would be.
Okay, hang on.
If you do the best job possible, you don't need you to do anything. See, that's the problem with preventive maintenance.
That's it right here.
I think the inherent problem with hiring someone as preventive maintenance is that if they do their job too well, you'll fire them. It's like a doctor, right? You go into a doctor, he has two choices. He can either make you sick or he can cure you. Which one would he prefer?
Right.
I feel like making you sick is the way to ensure his job continues existing. If you're a doctor,
well, to a degree, like you want to make him a little sick.
A little sick, yeah, not too sick.
Manageably sick. Right.
You want to torture them slowly. YouTubers, my friends think I do. Guy holding a camera, okay, shooting with the camera. What my mom thinks I do. That's a whole bunch of setup stuff. That's like epic rap battles of history.
So
setup.
You've seen.
Thinks I do.
I've seen your setup. You've not seen mine.
No, I have not.
Mine is very similar, except there's two of them. Mine. Take yours and duplicate them side by side, and that's
which is annoying.
Yeah.
And more stuff. What other YouTubers think I do? Record in front of a screen. Sure. what I think I do.
I mean, I'm looking right at you right now without with one filter that is not that is not green, or that is not filtered out, and there is you're kind of look like that.
Yep, that's exactly what you see when you you see the inside of another streamers or YouTubers kind of set up there. Almost everybody has a green screen now.
Right.
Now, this guy in the bottom right, what I actually do, I wish. Look how many monitors he has. He's got 4 monitors. Okay, I only have 3 monitors.
And they're all those heavy, hot CRTs that just blaze that room up.
That no one's ever used before ever.
And really,
headset on.
And really, it's not it's not the monitors that heat the room up anymore. It's the lighting, right?
Yes. Oh man, that sucks actually.
Right.
It's surprising how bad the lights are.
Yeah.
Because I got CFL bulbs that are supposed to be much lower.
LEDs are next.
Right. So there's your next step up.
Yeah.
I don't have like the normal bulbs, but still these suckers can get so hot I can't touch the base system.
Yep.
God.
So mine are all LEDs, and it still heats up pretty good. I think the computer is the #1 culprit because the video card.
I think it depends what I'm playing, actually.
Yes.
Because some of my video card is asleep.
Yeah.
but sometimes, like, it'll be cold in my room. I'll be like, hold on, let me turn on freaking certain game X, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, it's getting toasty in here now.
Yeah. And then here it go. Then you hear the fan go.
Yeah, kick on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Intensive games. Actually, GTA 5 is a great example of when you can.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just go to the loading screen over and over again. You're good to go. Not a problem at all. What's up, Jason? How you doing today?
Pretty much.
So I've been playing a lot of Crusader Kings 2. Have you ever played that?
Okay, tell me the one. Okay, Steam sale. Steam sale's still going on.
Yeah. I just made that joke.
You teased this yesterday.
One thing. I bought one thing from the entire Steam sale so far.
Yeah, you said all right. Hey, guess what? All right, I bought a game on Steam finally. But it's an expansion pack for a game I have never played.
Never played. Crusader Kings 2. That's exactly what it is. It was Crusader Kings 2. It was on Steam sale. Got me. I'm an avid gamer. I play games constantly.
Yep.
I'm addicted to games. Steam sale's here. I bought one thing. Game I didn't play. Got me so good, guys. Good job, Steam sale dudes. Yeah, it's Crusader Kings 2. Expansion pack for it. I've been playing a bunch of Crusader Kings 2. Have you ever tried it before? Have you seen it?
Kings 2.
All right, so it's
let me look
have you
at
seen
it.
Game of Thrones? I feel like Game of Thrones is a great thing. Well, I mean, there's like a million things you can compare it to actually.
I have not played it.
You haven't played it? I don't suggest you do. It's amazingly good, but dense, I think is the word for it. Not like as in stupid, but as in thick. It is like really thick. So like turn 1, if you have no idea what you're doing will probably take you 4 hours. It can't take you because like there's so much information and so much stuff to read and so much stuff to get a handle on.
Yeah,
it's like, so in depth.
It's like kind of it's Stellaris plus in depth.
No, not even. I feel like this game...
Hearts of Iron. How's it? Hearts of Iron is.
There you go. Now you're getting the right way. We have the same map as Hearts of Iron, same sort of map. The thing that's different about Hearts of Iron in this game is this game focuses a lot more on, I want to say, RPG elements, and not that in
rocket propelled grenades.
Rocket propelled. Yeah.
Now we're talking.
In the year 800, yeah. Shoot, the RPG elements in that your main character is known as you. Like you mouse over it, it's like this is you, and this is your heir, and this is who your heir is related to, and this is who your brothers and sisters are, and here's your wife, and a lot of stuff, and all those people are super important for your kingdom and what's going on in your political stuff. Mm-hmm. So your son will have a daughter, and you'll take that daughter and you'll marry them to the son of the heir of the province next to you, and then when they get married, they're betrothed initially, but when they get married, when they come of age at 16, then that female gains a weak claim on that location, and then later on you can press that claim to try to take over that spot. There's all kinds of insane Middle Ages, Knights of the Round Table kind of
tactical Game of Thrones.
No, it's Game of Thrones. Like the very political and boring part of Game of Thrones that they don't focus on. They focus more on the boobies and the
nudity. Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah,
that kind of thing where Cersei is like running around and trying to get people to like back her up, and they're trying to sleep with the right people and breed with the right people. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're doing war declarations via the God King thing. You know,
right?
When you're a noble, the thing about being a noble is that you're the very, very tiny portion of people, like the 1%. And what you do with all of your time is you put down the 99%. Like you literally do everything physically possible to breed your line and encourage everyone to be a jerk to the 99%. Like you would never sell them land. You wouldn't allow them to do things. You don't give them rights and stuff like that. Just like right now in real life. Just like right now. It's still the same way, guys. It's letting you right now. If you're the 1%, you do everything physically possible. Like you would never ever encourage education in your country. Why would I educate you? I'm in charge right now. My position is fantastic. I don't want you to be smart. I want you to be as dumb as possible.
I would like to educate you on how to use my product.
That's all about. You don't get general education. We're not going to make you more intelligent, increase your IQ, but you can freaking mow the lawn better, or I don't know, do other menial tasks better. I think it's a really fun game. I don't know if it's for everybody. I didn't think it was for me either. I started watching a friend of mine play it, and
yeah,
Crusader Kings 2. 10 and 10K recommend. It's actually on sale right now. So if you want to pick it up and try it out and be disappointed, most likely you're going to be disappointed.
If you want some disappointment in your life, sign up right here.
Because it's not action packed. It's not new. It's not fresh. It's not relevant. It doesn't have any cool gameplay. I mean, it has great gameplay. It is a really good video game. It's gosh, I think you have to be an old person though to play it. Really
here's one of our favorite that is on sale that we didn't talk about last time. Everything in Tropico.
Oh yeah, that's because I have everything in Tropico, so I never see it pop up.
I don't see it either. I just saw it on the front page, but that is all of that is in my library right there.
So I went back through it and I tried to find which Tropico is my favorite again.
Yeah.
Tropico. I have Tropico 2, Pirate Cove 4 and 5. Somehow I missed 3, but I think 5 is my favorite and Pirate Cove is number 2.
I was so prepared to not like that game.
Tropico?
Yeah. I think I downloaded the demo and...
Oh, wow. Back when there was demos. That's a while ago. Like
yeah,
Tropico 1?
It was a long time. I think it might have been 3. It might have been 3 had a demo.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Did it have a demo, honestly? So I would always go to the site called GamerRevolution.com. I wonder if it's still up. And they had a huge... Oh, no. They closed it down. Rip. They had a huge listing of demos.
Download demo. Yep, it was Tropical 3 and it was download demo. And I just said, okay, this is
it? Yeah, it was. I fell in love with the demo.
Yes,
that's why I started playing all the
games. I
games.
didn't want it to end.
Yeah, when the demo was like, okay, you've done everything you can do in the demo. Okay, I'll play the demo again.
Yeah, and I was like, well, crap. I want it. I know, and it was. I think my usual wake up is like 6, so I try and be in bed. Or you have 5:30 or something. I try and be in bed. 9, 10 is kind of my bedtime. Whatever. It was like 11:30, and I'm done with the demo. I'm going, God dang! I want to do some more.
Let's buy the game.
Let's do it again.
Oh, wow, old school Tropico. That brings back memories. It just brings back memories of how my life in video games used to be different when I had no money whatsoever, and I could never buy a video game ever.
Right.
So if I wanted to play something new, I just played a demo.
Yeah.
Constantly playing different demos.
No idea what possessed me to play that demo, but I was,
boredom.
It was something, and I was going. I was determined not to like it, and it was got me. Just set that hook, got me.
Yeah, it's putting that hook in there is a big deal. And Tropico has been a very successful franchise. Toaster says supposedly it's all about trading family to make alliances. That's not all about that, but it is a lot about that. There's a lot of things you can do. You can plot to assassinate someone if you wanted to. There's a bunch of stuff you can.
Tropico 4 is not like Saints Row. GTA 4 is like Saints Row.
Yes, Tropico 4 is not like. It looked too much like Saints Row to me. What? I think you're thinking of a different game, Toaster.
Yeah.
Saints Row is an open world FPS RPG.
Saints Row it's a GTA 5.
It is GTA
plus superheroes and aliens and crack.
I like to say it's GTA that does not take itself seriously. GTA is like a story, and it's got setting up the characters, and it's a very realistic environment. It's gritty, it's dark. Saints Row would have all this same stuff, and then like a big purple monster would jump out, like blah 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 blah, and you blow it up with a giant machine gun shooting dildo.
Idiocracy. So it's Idiocracy too, right?
Sure, yeah.
Where the president is literally Hector Camacho, Camacho. Hang on.
some actor will become president and stuff like that. Gats is like, yeah, it's ridiculous. Nothing.
It is
Those
Dwayne.
two have 0% to do with each other.
Yeah, Dwayne Elizondo, Mountain Dew, Herbert Camacho.
His name is actually Mountain Dew. He was sponsored by.
Yeah.
He's the president of the Saints Row universe.
No, but that's similar to the president in Saints Row. At least Saints Row 4 is that sort of character who runs around with a machine gun and no sleeves, and just all kinds of arm butter.
Arm butter. Oh yeah. Everyone's got arm butter.
Just no sleeves, just ripped.
Arm butter. Yeah, Saints Row is good. I actually, in some ways, think Saints Row is better than GTA because it doesn't take itself seriously, so it's allowed to do more things. In GTA 5, you would never see someone flying through the air like a superhero. I don't know why, though.
I agree. Well. Saints Row was just raucous fun.
Yeah.
It was just a big pile of fun.
Did whatever it wanted.
Just whatever you want to do.
Let's have a blasty blast. And
whatever will be fun, let's do that.
Yes, that's exactly that they're thinking. Let's just do it.
And
just hit that up.
There's boobs and there's crazy guns.
I feel like one of the most iconic things about Saints Row is the insurance fraud that you can do. You can go to a location and hit a button, and you go into ragdoll mode where you can kind of like manipulate gravity and throw yourself into things and slam yourself into personal property enough that you get a high enough score.
Yes.
So you can like combo yourself off stuff. It's like the most ridiculous nonsensical thing ever. But perfect game mode that describes Saint Row.
Exactly. Yeah, I forgot about that too. You just said it right now. It's you run and then you jump and then you
get a little run up, you get a little tiny run up, and you go.
And then if you can throw yourself like this and then catch your feet and then start just turning,
and then tumbling, because then you like control gravity or something like that somehow. You can pull yourself around. It's very strange.
Yeah, and then you just on the concrete, and every time you hit, it's money.
Great.
So great.
Good stuff. See, it reminds me of GTA 3, where for killing people or doing stupid stuff or fun stuff, you got paid.
Yeah.
They took that out, I think, after GTA 3, because you people choose to.
So
does Tropico 4 have the grappling hook launcher? No. Tropico 4 is a Caribbean island building simulator. You are thinking of the wrong game.
Yeah, you're thinking of the wrong game.
Just Cause, the grappling hook launcher.
Yeah. Just Cause. That's right. You're thinking of Just Cause. This is.
I don't know. I think Toaster might be trolling me now. There's no way he thinks Tropico 4 is Just Cause. Can you put a picture of Tropico 4 up, please? Or just put Tropico 1, actually. Tropico 1.
Yeah. Tropico. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, this is a perfect picture of Tropico. It's more Sim City.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
right?
Yes. I think he definitely took inspiration from Sim City.
Yeah, it's more Sim City with a Tropico island and some
Caribbean island, right?
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that separates this game from other like island building and city building games is the music, because I love Caribbean music because of this game. Entirely because of this game. And the humor that is used, because Plomotomo and the other title of I'm just next to Tropico.
Yeah, I know it's jacked up. So
Tropico 5 or 4, I think.
There we go.
No, this is Tropico 5. This is the newest one. This is my favorite one, actually. This is the one that massively improved roads and farms.
Right.
So previously, roads and farms used to kind of be what? Oh shoot! How did roads work in Tropico 1? I don't know if you even got roads in Tropico 1. They used to be not so great, and farms also used to be a problem, because what would happen with a farm? So when you do a farm in a video game, it gives you a square, right? It's almost always a square rectangle, and you put the square rectangle down. And sometimes there's fertility, and there's some other little factors to deal with. In Tropico, when you put a farm down, you just put a building down. And then the farmer himself would go out and find a place to put his food.
Right.
And it's so freaking annoying, because he'd like build it next to the hospital or something. And then you don't want to rip the farm down because you need it for food.
Right.
But they fixed that.
And then it's like, well, dang it. Now I have to choose between a hospital expansion or feeding.
Right, exactly. And I have no choice. I have to feed the people, they'll die.
Right. Or now I have to uproot this farm. I have to. So what you had to do is just chain it. You had to go, okay, I'm going to make a second farm.
Yep, which is going to cost me money in the meantime. I'm going to have excess food that doesn't sell for much. And then once that's up and running, I have to knock down the other farm. That's exactly right. You're right.
That's exactly right, yeah. So
if you like to Anno 1404 or 4004 or 2202 or whatever stupid numbers they use for their games, for some reason, these Anno guys like to add it up to 13, by the way. Not sure if anybody noticed that. So, yeah. If you buy an Anno that doesn't add up to 13, you got shafted. Actually, is it 13? 14? Oh, crap, maybe it's another number. It's some other number that it has to add up to.
All right, and then what Toaster's thinking of
no,
is
it's
this
9.
one.
They like to add it up to 9.
I have never played Just Cause.
Just Cause is like GTA 5 more seriously, but also with the Just Cause set where that guy's like, I don't know how to explain him. He's like Flubber. He can slime in the stuff and be fine. He's like the chick from Portal who can drop from an infinite height and not take damage.
Yeah.
He's kind of like that in some ways. I think in previous games he was like a cyborg and stuff like that.
Oh.
I've never played any of the Just Causes, but I hear really good things about them. Open world, romp with stomps, adventure thingy. The cool thing about Just Cause, the recent Just Cause, is that you can destroy any terrain whatsoever.
Oh.
Like you can blow the bridge up, like there's any bridge you can blow it up. There's plenty of them. Blow up cars, you can do all kinds of stuff. So Just Cause is like a very similar to GTA. 2070 and 2020. I don't think I've played 2020, but I have played 2070. They're good, Max. Those are good games. If you like those, you'll probably like Tropico. I think Tropico is better than those. There's some argument to be had that Anno's a good game. There's some problems with Anno, I think, in that it takes forever, and sometimes the things you're doing are kind of okay. So like in Anno, you'll have a farm. And that farm needs to have 4 different little things that pop off of it. And you need to know how to rearrange those 4 different things in a way that you can get another farm next to that, which also has those 4 different things. And then you need to know the number of those farms that you need based on how many citizens you have. So it's a lot of calculation and math to play the game really efficiently, which makes it really frustrating. Tropico has an issue too, but because Tropico's on like a smaller scale, it's a little bit more manageable.
Right.
I'm a fan though. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I never did Just Cause. I heard good things about it, and I also heard good things about Far Cry, which I think is similar.
Far Cry's great. I've played Far Cry 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I've not touched 4 or 5 yet. 5, actually, 5's not really started. Have you ever played Crysis?
Yes, finished.
Have you?
1 and 2.
Oh, okay. Did you like it?
So one thing that you need to know about me is I love the upgrade.
Okay, yeah. So you go from. So do you like it more when at the very beginning of the game you have all your upgrades and then you lose them and you have to get them back, or do you like to have no upgrade whatsoever?
I kind of like to start out and build upwards.
Okay, yeah. That's how a lot of games do it. That's how Metroid tends to do its game. So in certain Metroids, you start off and you
Metroids.
have all the cool powers.
The Metroids were good.
Well, it's a crucial component of Metroids. That's why I mentioned Metroids.
Right.
And then you lose everything, and then you have to go running around and then find your morph ball.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Like, now I can get underneath the thing to get the bazooka. Not the bazooka, the missile. So I go to the door, blow that door open, and get in there, and they get the green laser beam, and they use the green laser beam, and they open this green door, and they get to the boss and kill him.
I do remember that. In the very, 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 very first Metroid is you come in and you're just this killer.
You're like super on fire.
You're a baller.
Yeah, it's
and then after the first one, you just blow up and you lose all your stuff. I think so.
I think that might be.
Might be
you're thinking of 2.
Might be 2. Yeah.
2 because in 1 you start with Jack and then you get the Chronos, the Chrozo.
Right, but I do remember that because it's kind of like a little teaser of.
Yeah, it's a good mechanic. It's great. You have to have a knowledge of power in order to be excited to get the power back.
Right,
fully,
to aspire to it, right?
Aspire to it. There you go. You have to people love what they have lost more than they love what they have.
Right.
I do remember one of the Metroids doing this, but I can't remember which one.
Right. Crysis was very fun. I do like 1. I like 1 upgrades, and 2 I like sneaking around.
Oh yeah, it's Crysis about sneaking around. I thought it was like a first person shoot 'em up like Gears of War.
You can sneak around, or you can go in loud. You can go in like just tank and blow everybody up.
I feel like sneaking around is so much more satisfying than just shooting at everybody to death.
Yes.
Now, okay, so if your game is set up correctly, because Doom is the most satisfying shooter I've played in a really long time. Really fantastic, the new Doom, because it's Quake style, fast movement, constant shooting, constant bad guys, high pace, high adrenaline. Only lasts 6 hours the entire campaign, but it's really fun.
Good.
Really good time. Do not buy it, unless you're gonna discount.
Along those same lines of Crysis, I ran through both prototypes, probably 3 times each. The prototypes.
Oh, really?
Prototype was like... so fun.
Oh, Prototype! Oh my god, I forgot about that game. Yeah, yes. Prototype is pretty good, actually.
With the alien arm, the dude that can do Alex.
Yeah.
And the alien just go, whoa, and he's got this powerful arm.
He's got all kinds of cool stuff he can do.
Prototype,
that game is really good.
Prototype's super, super good. Yeah.
I forgot about this game. Yeah, actually, it is a really good game, huh?
It was really good.
Memory of it being a really good game.
I played through it twice.
I played through both once. Yeah. Like, I think I even did. Prototype was one of the very few games where you have those time trial attacks that you can do. You can fly around the city fast. Actually, it does in this game.
Yeah, and you could jump. You could do those kind of midair jumps, and you're kind of gliding, and then jump again and jump again.
Speaking of leveling yourself up, that's exactly what Prototype's entire setup is for. You are, what is this guy's name? Jason or something like that? Alex.
The second
Alex
one,
Mercer.
Alex Mercer, and the second one. I don't remember the second one, but I remember Alex Mercer.
He's in there, yeah. You don't get to play as Alex Mercer in the second one. You're the other guy who gets infected by the Prototype.
Right.
Well, anyway, you go from being, you have your initial power, and then you can slowly unlock a whole bunch of other ones because you're leveling up as an entity, which is it's a pretty cool game. It's much better than Assassin's Creed, for example. If you want to do like an open world romper, that's how you should do it. Prototype, not Assassin's Creed. Please. I'm an assassin. I get to walk around. Prototype. I'm a demon monster thing that gets to destroy stuff and fly, literally.
Yep. Ugh. Oh man, yeah. Prototype I ran through. I think I probably ran through number 1 3 times and number 2 twice. I think it was really good. So
I love the story in first, but the gameplay is better in second. I don't remember the story at all. All I know is Alex Mercer was a bad guy. Well, not a good guy.
he's a good guy.
He's an anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero. Good. That's probably right. So. No, I got little bitty drum beats in the background. So
turn your own music on, Plantair. Plantair, you want some music? Here, go to youtube.com. I love you, Plantair. I'm just kidding, man. You can play music if you want, though.
All right, I did want to tell you about the reason why the episode is titled "I Love." I Love Averi is I do have a story about Averi and my silent burger. But last thing about Steam sale. I have. By the way, Badger has only bought one game from the Steam sale. I have bought one game from Steam sale. Mine is GTA 5. If you want to be my friend and do some heists with me, just hit me up on GTA 5, Clowntown, whatever, and we'll play. But make sure you bring your good computer and your good internet, and so that nobody's waiting on anybody.
Yeah, don't bring your bad computer or your bad internet.
Right. Don't bring that. So
nobody likes that.
Borderlands also is everyone on sale. So there you go.
Borderlands is good. I haven't wanted to play Borderlands in a long time now.
Right.
I have this thing.
That's a good explanation. Me either.
I just haven't. Yeah. I guess I played it out. I played Borderlands 2. Played Borderlands 2, and I was done. Didn't really need to hit up the pre-sequel or all the other bundles that are out now.
I had buddies who are super motivated to play it, so I would just play with them, and they kind of dragged me along so I could get through it. I think we made it through 1 and 2, and then we made through a little bit of the pre-sequel.
So on 2, when you have your showdown with Jack, you remember that? The very end? Do you remember the story of Borderlands 2?
No.
Jack, he comes down, he's being a jerk and stuff like that, and his AI friend, remember her? That talks to you and is like helping you out. She's like, oh, we can go do this together. It ends up being his daughter.
Oh, so it's like a master decides and a slave obeys?
Something like, yeah, sure.
And she's all, would you kindly go over here?
Not quite. She actually betrays. And then he kills her at the end as well. Mm-hmm. That's the culmination of the plot arc. Sorry if you guys haven't played Borderlands 2.
Spoiler.
I have really vivid memories of that game because I got so mad at Jack. Jack was such a good bad guy. He was such a good bad guy. He was so easy to hate. I really wanted to murder him. Mm-hmm. So he's giving his epilogue at the very end. You beat him. The boss's HP is 0, and it's giving you the Jack's talking about why you did it and stuff like that. He says, he starts saying something, and I get the tone in his epilogue, and I shoot him right in the face with my friggin' great. Scotty body just falls to the ground. Wrecked! Don't care about your freaking dialogue. Suck it. Cool. That's vivid memories from that game.
Do you have
really
do you have Golf with Friends?
Golf with Friends? No, I don't actually.
That's a good one. It's a good little fun deal. It's cheap. Golf with your friends.
There's like a million different versions of this game.
Right. That's pretty good. It is on sale. $6 down to $4.19. But there's another.
Feels like a lot to play for a Flash game.
Kinda. Yeah, it is. But it's pretty fun. The wife likes to play it too, so we play golf with friends.
Easy to play with friends. Very positive reviews, actually.
Yeah.
More like golf with your enemies.
Right.
That's true. When do you golf with your friends? Never.
Well, yeah. Golf to the death. All right, there's a second golf one that's early access that looks similar that is also cheap. It's on sale for $5.84. Early access is called Golf It. And there you go. There's a link to it in the chat.
Right. There's a bunch of these that have sprung up recently.
Right. This is it's on my wish list. So
I don't think I'll pick it up. I don't think I'm.
Yeah.
I'd rather go play GTA 5 and then.
It's on my watch list.
GTA 5 with friends.
There's a lot of stuff on my wish list that I may never buy. I just want to watch it, so that I'll get updates when it goes, when it bumps into the next stage or
I'm
when
waiting
it goes
for
on sale or something.
I have games on wish list like I will pay 1 cent for this.
Right. Or
I would like this game. I will pay 1 penny. No more.
or if it goes down to just like, okay, it is $1. It is literally $1.
I guess if it's like so unfathomably low, that I would never even. I could go outside, root around in a ditch for a little bit, and find the money that would take to buy this game.
Correct. Right.
Then I'll consider buying it.
Right. That's the other one. Is my wish list. Okay. God dang. It is now $1.89. I have to hit this button right now. Right.
Right. See, so I have this on my wish list. It looks like a really good game. It's $2.24. Still too expensive for me.
Which one is it?
A Valley Without Wind.
Valley Without Wind.
Yeah, it's not a very well-known game, but it looks pretty good. I put it on my wish list a while ago because it looks interesting and
$2.20. Oh, there's a sequel.
Is there? Valley
Without Wind 2.
I guess they did better than I thought with the game.
Oh no, it's a dual pack. A dual pack for $2.24. You get 2 of them.
2 of them. They're selling their game so hard, they're just giving you extra copies.
That's
Please get this game to somebody.
Right. That looks like it's a platform. I can't do another platform. It's got to be Terraria level platformer, otherwise I'm out, man. It's got to be like super innovative. Here's one that I found that I think, I like these kind of coordination games. Like Factorio's right up my alley because you got to do all this planning.
Right.
All that business and routing and all this. Here's one that caught my eye for some reason, but I think it will depress me because it is called 911 Operator.
I think I've seen this one.
It has positive reviews, and it's staffing to make sure your cops and your fire and your ambulance get to the right place at the right time and coordinate all that. But
it looks good.
But it's also you are the person who is taking the call and responding.
We need help. Some cables are hanging down the field near the school. Some kids are lying under the cables.
See? Right. I think that would, and you're taking the call, and you'll hear some woman go, "Oh no, he's gagging, he's choking on his own blood," and then you have to say, "Turn him over," or "Leave him by," or tip his head, or what.
Oh, that's interesting that you get to be actually in the 911 call.
Yeah,
this would be a good thing to have at school. I feel like to actually have you respond to a 911 call.
Oh yeah, right. But anyway, that's why I haven't really pulled the trigger on this one. Is because right. I think
I could have saved that child.
No. I think it'll affect my sleep in that it'll come back to. I'll start thinking of. I'll start picturing like my loved ones in the scenarios that I heard on the game. Right. It's kind of the same thing that happened with Fallout 2 or 3.
Right. Any Fallout you played.
I was just going, this is such a horrible world.
Game over, man.
Game over,
Game
man.
over, man. Game over.
Yep. What are we going to do now? It's game over, man. Yeah. So, can't get into that. So,
well, that's sad.
Anyway.
Apparently, this game doesn't have a whole lot of content to it, so you're probably better off not.
Right.
It does look well made, though.
Yeah. So.
Well, there's another one called 911 First Responder.
Oh.
And this one looks terrible.
Yeah. That one came high rated. That 911 Operator came fairly high rated.
It looks like some game designer made it, is what I would say. Some guy who actually makes games made this. Who is this by? Because sometimes they'll see a video game player who made a video game, and it'll be something like Factorio.
Right.
I wanted to make a video game, and I can make this video game. Or they're a programmer, and they made a video game.
Right.
There's some other walk of life, and they made a video game. It kind of stands out.
Uh-huh.
The game looks like it's had its UI designed first, and then its game
maybe
put in.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's an actual guy who does game.
Anyway, there you go. There's my Steam wish list. Those are the two sleepers that I've been watching. I don't think there's anything else that I have on my wish list. How many do you have on your wish list?
52.
I got 35.
See, I try not to add stuff to my wish list too, because video games go to my wish list to die.
Yeah, and they sit there forever.
They just sit there.
Kerbal Space Program is on.
I have that on my wish list too. I cannot convince myself to buy a game that it's such a simulation for so much money.
I know.
I can't.
I know.
Can't do it.
I
want to play it. I want to try it out. But I've seen it a little bit. It's very simulating. I'm gonna get frustrated immediately when I don't know how to freaking predict a curvature of the Earth or something.
Right.
I don't know. Ultimate Chicken Horse. Have you seen this one?
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Link these in chat.
I'm on Steam browsing. So I don't know. Actually, I don't.
Just dang. All right. Oh yes. I have seen this Ultimate Chicken Horse. Kerbal is hard. I've heard amazing things about Kerbal Space Program. Even some of my real life buddies that have played it, and they said it was super good.
I think we've heard stuff from NASA about it being good.
Yeah.
Like, NASA's been like, oh yeah, this is a good game. I like this.
They're like, oh yeah, not too far from what we got to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty good freaking review.
Yeah.
It's like the best review you can get when your game is a NASA simulator.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and if the the cosmonauts from the over the pond, yes, it is a pretty good game.
Yeah.
You go, okay, well we did.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, the Kerbal Space Program.
We have used it for training. Yes.
We have used it for training. Yes. My Russian accent is 71% okay. I don't know.
Sorry, Max. Max is
Sorry,
like,
Max.
You're appropriating my culture right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Max. Go drink some vodka. It'll be fine. The Ultimate Chicken Horse looks pretty good. It's even more expensive than it should be. $9.
Yeah, I got like Jackbox is on there, and I'm watching the new Cook Serve Delicious 2 is on there. It's not.
Wow, there's a Cook Serve Delicious 2?
It's not released.
Wasteland 2 is on sale. Oh my god, it's 75% off. You hated Fallout 2, right?
Yeah.
You'll hate Wasteland 2 as well.
Right, I will.
It's Fallout 2.
Yep.
Oh wow, a review for this game. Wasteland 2 is a Fallout 3 always deserved to have and never got.
Right.
I don't think that's gonna be well received by most people. Fallout 3 probably one of the highest rated games ever.
Right.
I want to say. Let's see what are the rating on Steam.
I think
which is now $2.50. It will not work on this computer though.
I think that's all I've got here. I got Doom on there. It's $15. Probably trying to. I don't know.
Do not buy it.
I'm not gonna buy it.
It's only 6 hours. I played it for 6 hours. I beat the campaign. There's a bunch of other stuff to do, but
right.
It's a great game. Great game. Not worth.
It's $15 right now.
Not worth it. $10 maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
To support, but I feel like that's more of a I want to support the legacy and say I've done it type of purchase.
Of Doom.
Right.
Yeah, sure, maybe. It's nice to have it in your Steam, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of a thing. That's one of the Steam things that has going on. When I buy a game from Steam, my house doesn't get more cluttered, right? I don't have to hold this. I don't have to carry this object next time.
Amen. I have a buddy who is into board games and always wants to drag me out to go do board games.
Well, that's cool. I like that. I like board games a lot. I think board games are my favorite type of games.
But
he
I gotta leave.
Mm-hmm. You have to go there.
I have to go.
Right. It costs money.
I have to set up.
It really does. Yeah, there's a setup time. It's not automatic.
I am not in my house. I have to stay there. Then I cannot take a break.
Usually you have to do math too.
I can't save my game.
Nope. If the board gets knocked over, rip GG.
Go home. Yeah. And then I have to clean up and then drive home. And I'm going.
Yep. So there's a reason that we've transitioned to this non-physical video game thing. There's a ton of reasons.
Right.
The rules, the math have involved. People aren't doing math. Like Tabletop Simulator. It's a great example of people not wanting to leave their house but still play tabletop-esque games.
Right.
Did you ever pick up that game It was like that board game that we talked about, but it was online.
Settlers of Catan.
No. That's a good one, though. We should play that still sometime.
The
other one. I bought it recently because... Play it. It's like you're... So there's a board, and you have to get to the center, and your guy levels up slowly. You can be like
Talisman.
a wizard.
Talisman.
There he is. Thank you.
Yeah. I've had Talisman.
Yeah, Talisman.
I've had the Steam game Talisman for at least 2-3 years now.
I have it also now, and we should definitely play it at some point.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
I bought it last Steam sale.
Yeah, Ash can play it too. He's
okay, cool.
He knows what he's doing. So
Max, you want to play Talisman? See, I've never played it at all.
I'm down I'm down for board games if there's some sort of big reward at the end, either a cash prize or boobs or something, I don't know. Something.
What about your own boobs?
Like it has to be like a something,
So you're the guy who played Leisure Shoot Larry as a kid?
No, I never did.
No?
Those Sierra type games and all that, the point and click, never did it.
I actually never did it either, but look, I'm just saying the reward at the end of Leisure Shoot Larry, you know what the reward is? Just a pixelated boobs.
Oh, probably, yeah.
No, that's what it is. Leisure Shoot Larry is a game about it was like one of the very first pornography games.
Dude tries to get laid.
Yeah, dude tries to get laid, and you get to go on an adventure with him.
Right.
So you can find
and then he strikes out a bunch of different times, and there's disaster that happens, and you got to work your way through it. You got to manage all these relationships. So one
day. No, I think Leisure Suit Larry #1 is a lot easier. You have to answer some trivia questions, and if you get the trivia right, oh no, you have to play poker. If you beat the girl at poker,
right,
you're playing poker with her. I think that's Leisure Suit Larry #1. It was so this is in the age of where you put the game in your console. I don't even know what it was on, and it would ask you who is the president in this year.
Right. Here you go.
And then you had to know that because there's no internet.
Right, there is no internet. Oh, there you go. Talisman. Okay, now you need to get Talisman right this minute. It is.
I have Talisman.
It is $1.59.
Is it? Wow. Okay, that's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Once you get down to the below the $2 range, you piqued my curiosity.
Yep.
So to speak.
Oh, there's an expansion for $1.59. I'm gonna do that right now. So. Add that to cart and
add to cart. Look, we're buying games.
Yep, I am.
Oh my God, there's like 1 million expansions. $84 worth of expansions.
Well, DLC for this game.
There's a $35.
It's a bundle.
Digital Edition season pass.
Right. See that season pass? I don't even know what that is, but I'll grab that Nether Regions and whatever.
Oh, is there? Oh, the Horse Heresy Prologue HD. I'm just gonna stick with the default pack here.
Yep.
This is a little bit too much.
Yeah, $1.59 is a good DLC for me, and I'll do that one. So there you go.
I'm trying to look for the Leisure Suit Larry game now. Try to give you guys an idea how it looks. It needs to be a picture of them. He's such a sleazeball. He's like dressed in this white suit.
Oh yeah, he is literally in a leisure suit.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. And there you go.
Suitable pictures. Leisure Suit Larry. There's some guy cosplaying as Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah. That's not bad. I mean, yeah, you got to work your game,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's such a subtle cosplay though too. It's just a white suit.
Yep. All right, let me go grab one more.
Apparently, there's a lot of versions of Leisure Suit Larry. Oh my God.
Oh, I think there was like 5 of them, right?
I don't know. I don't know. This is a Sierra game. You were right. I was questioning whether this was a Sierra game. It is a Sierra game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All those old Sierra games, I think started with King's Quest.
Oh,
and then it went to
King's Quest?
Yeah.
That's such a stupid game.
Yeah, and
I hate that. I honestly hate the style of games that Sierra started.
Yeah.
So
point and click, and it is.
And it's the issue of the logic behind the actions that you take.
Right.
It drives me crazy.
There was some sort of cop game I remember, and something else. Anyway, there you go.
Oh, I played Paperboy a lot on NES.
Paperboy, King's Quest 7, I think. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Okay. So Steam sale, lots of good stuff out there. Those are
tons of good stuff.
Those are our recommendations. Go out, grab some of those if you want them. But GTA is the one I grabbed, and we got to do Talisman. So all right. I love Avery.
Avery is a person, I assume.
Avery is a person.
Who gets a name like Avery? Where are you from when you're named Avery?
Her name is Averi.
I would say Averi.
I know 2 men named Avery, and I know
not Avari.
3.
Averi?
I know 3 females named Avery.
I've never even heard this name before.
Avery Smith is a player for. I think he was on the. I want to say he was on the Lakers, I think, and he was on the Spurs. Those are basketball.
You can't play
teams.
video games for a living, okay? You can't play games for a living.
I do a lot of stuff. I'm a Renaissance man.
No, I'm talking about this guy that you're talking about, Avery. Okay, he's a professional footballer.
Basketball
can't play games
player.
for a living. It's not a real. You can't play games for a living.
So,
right.
And then my daughter has a friend. She has a little girlfriend named Avery, and then I have some friends in my family have a son named Avery, and then here's Avery number 3. And Avery number 3 works at the In-N-Out Burger, to which I go every Thursday and present
a very far relation.
This thing, and
on your phone.
On my phone, I go present that up there, and
then they grab your phone.
I do not speak. Okay.
And then they give you a thumb up.
The behavior of most of the time, they do not speak back to me because they assume I can't hear.
Right. You don't do things to someone they don't do to you. That's good. That's just good training.
It's mirroring.
Sure, yeah.
And then that's probably 30% of the time. Probably 5% of the time, 5-10, they forget the cup because there's so much input that they've got to deal with.
I feel like that's standard, actually. I wonder what the ratio of forgetting a thing on a meal or like a sale is. Like, how often is it?
I would say it's very low because it is so repetitive that they do it with every meal, right?
Well, okay. Well, that's the thing, right? I think you talked about this before. Don't be different. So how often do people come in and they are different? Don't put cheese on my cheeseburger.
Right.
Don't take the meat off my hamburger.
Right.
Take the pickles off.
If you customize that, you're in trouble.
Customize whatsoever. Right. So
unless
so maybe the better question is
unless they ask you for the customization.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, if it's a default customization.
Right.
Because would you like cheese?
Right. At this. Yeah, right. So Whataburger is different because that's their steez. That's like what they want to do is their market is I will build your burger however you want it because I'm going to make it fresh for you. Yeah, Whataburger.
So probably more likely to be okay with the customization of a default meal.
McDonald's is the anti-Whataburger. They will build it.
You want what?
What? You want what?
You want a number 2, which is a cheeseburger meal, but without the cheese?
What? You said no onions. Ba ba ba. You know. And
they come pre-packed with the onions.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's play this one.
I don't know. I've never worked at a fast food restaurant, so I don't know the process.
Oh man, you want no onions?
No onions.
As soon as this plays.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Buster, come on.
Wait for it.
It is not there.
Wait for it.
Speakers. There we go. Hey, there it is.
It's working. Okay, explosion.
Too loud?
That's what we're working for? Bomb, bomb, bomb!
No, the bomb. So, so when I pulled up to McDonald's way back in the day, the infamous story is I said, I was in the driver's seat, and I said, hey, buddy, what do you want? His name was Gil, and Gil says, number 3. I said, okay. And then I turned and I said, I need number 3, fries and a Coca-Cola, and then a number 2 with no onions, fries and Coca-Cola. Thank you very much. And he looked at me, he's like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You killed everything.
And I said, what? He says, do not customize at McDonald's. They're gonna spit in our food.
Oh, you want no onions, huh? I'll give you
onions. I'll warm up I got your onions right here, buddy. You know, I got your onions right here, Mr.
Right
Man.
in the armpit, Patty, right in the armpit.
Let me warm up your.
Been working all day.
Let me freshen up your Diet Coke for you, Mr. Man. You know. And so he says, be a man and pick them off. Just don't anything.
This is why I don't go to McDonald's.
Yeah. So anyway, at the In-N-Out Burger, contrast, if you just say, I would like a number 2, please, and they say, onions or not, they come at you with, do you want onions, yes or no? Yeah.
Because probably what happens is on the little thing they're hitting, it says, hey, ask for it.
Yes, it pops up, and you have to have option 1 or option 2. They got to hit it, right?
Yeah. You make it as human-proof as possible. That's really what you do. So this is this side toward enemy.
So last week we didn't talk about this, but Avery has helped me 2 weeks in a row now, and so I've come up here with this, and I've whipped up that thing, and I've showed Avery, and she says, she looks at me and she goes, oh, okay, no problem. We can take care of this right here, and she says, and we can take care of this. I got you covered. And she says, hang on, can I, he says, you're holding it a little up for me. Can we just tilt it down like this? So she didn't grab it from me. I
noticed. Audio command you? Is she the manager? What uniform is she wearing?
Normal standard. Yeah. Okay. See, I had all these same questions. But see, so if I held it like this for her, all she needed was to turn, just do this so she could see it better. And she says, can you just turn it down because the glare? She says, oh, perfect. Okay. And she goes, okay, cheeseburger, no onions. Okay, order fries. Large fountain drink, and ketchups, and for here to go. And she goes, oh, I see it right here. To go. Here we go. All right, no problem.
Avery, you the best.
And I said, and I gave her a thumbs up.
Gave her a thumbs up, and she punched you right in the face.
She goes, and then she goes, hey, so let me, and then she says, okay, thank you very much. And she says, there you go. She put your phone down. She said, you can put your phone down now. Let me read this back to you to make sure we got it all. And
Avery, marry me.
Avery, I love you, baby. Love you, nice. Avery. So Avery,
very nice.
Avery repeats the order back to me, and I gave her the perfect, and she says
perfect
$6.87, and she says, and I was holding up the card, I was ready for it, and she says right down there,
perfect.
Give thumbs up, put it in there, and then she says, okay, you're guest number 21. And then she says, all right, she says, oh, you're guest number 21. And then she kind of turns, she says, oh, your cup, here you go. And
wow.
She gave it she gave it like a 10-degree turn. And she, turn your cup.
Remember, Avery's there. She's not messing around.
And I went over there and I sat down, and I think I even came into your stream and I messaged something like, I don't think you saw it. You were doing something, and I said,
I think I may have seen it actually.
I
remember you mentioning that.
I love Avery so much.
I love Avery so much. Yes. Okay.
And enough about you. Here we go. We're gonna do that tomorrow. Do that today.
That's great.
So then,
that's fantastic.
So that was last week. Today, I come in and she goes, "Oh, hello again," and I said,
"Oh, wow, she's there again."
And yep, she was there again. And I said, "Thumbs up." She says,
"Is she the manager now?"
No, she better be. And then she said, and this time I said, and she goes, "Yep, I remember." And I said, and I just kind of held it out there for her. She says, "Okay, I'll check it out." She said, "I think it's the same thing as last time, right?" And I said, "Yep."
Thumbs up. And then
thumbs
she
up.
You in the face again.
And she says, "Yep, okay."
Did you ever thumb up me?
Yeah, and I repeat this back to you. Yep, cheeseburger, no onions. Order fries, large drink to go. And yes, ketchup packets. Okay, yep, we'll take care of that in a second. Here you go, 687. We do the thing, and then she says, "How you doing today?"
And then you had it. Yeah, good. You're doing good. Great. That's good to hear, sir. I'm glad you're doing good.
I think she was trying to. She may have been trying to bait me. But
interesting.
She did say. She did say, "How you doing today? You having a good day today?" Yeah, you're having a good day today. I said, thumbs up, baby. And so Avery is, I would say, solid 6.5. Not beautiful. Definitely not ugly. Cute-ish.
I feel like 6.5 is still a fairly low rating. I think cute-ish is a little bit.
Cute-ish.
So like it's a tilted
not
scale,
my type.
Right?
Not my type.
Okay, sure. All right, yeah, okay.
Cute-ish, but not my type.
Great.
right?
6. Sure, yeah, okay, sure.
Right.
I guess that is a 6. You're right.
Yeah,
So
6 and a half.
That scale is tilted. So someone
Right.
that you're attracted to is a 7 to a 10.
Yes.
Someone you're vaguely not attracted to is a 1 to a 5, right?
Right. Was not repulsed. Well,
Okay,
if you're into the 1, 2s, and 3s, you're repulsed. You're like going, I can't. It's tough. Yeah.
It's what's his face? The guy who kills his father in Star Wars. One of the guys who kills his father in Star Wars.
They all kill their fathers.
Yeah.
Everybody's killing dads.
He takes his mask off and then gets shocked.
Vader. Luke.
Recent guy.
Oh, Adam Driver.
What's his name though?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren, yes. Kylo Ren. Oh god! Physical recoil.
Just immediately. Projectile vomiting.
Oh, jeez. Could you imagine if you were so hideous that someone saw you and they were like,
God. So Avery comes at me with a thumbs up. Loves you.
Love you long time?
Yeah, love you long time. She comes up and gets my order just right, and gets the order right. Gives me my cup. Says, "How you having a good day today?" And I give her a thumbs up. Get my deal. She says, "Here you go. Your guest number 50. We'll call you when your order's ready." I give her okay.
Yeah,
actually, I gave her this. I gave her the.
Hit her with the salute.
Hit her with the salute.
You're not supposed to salute indoors, but.
You never saluted in the barracks.
The only time you're allowed to salute indoors is if you're armed with a loaded firearm.
Really?
Yes.
Cough.
Correct. You're also not allowed to salute if you don't have a cover on, I believe, or if you're holding something. So if you had a box, right? Yeah, if I had a box.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I think I told this story actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the double salute. Like this.
Told that story already. I got you, bro. I guess it would be.
Yeah.
It's just wrong. There's a lot of reasons you get out of saluting.
Right. But that was awesome. And then, sure enough, here it comes.
Actually, sorry. Every time my sister goes to McDonald's, she always gets 2 plain cheeseburgers. That's what I did for a really long time when I was younger.
Right.
I would go to McDonald's and my mom would have to be like 2 double cheeseburgers, no cheese. And then literally every single time over the intercom there'd be pause. No cheese?
Yeah.
And she'd be like, yes. Take the cheese off.
That's called a hamburger, though.
It's called a hamburger, yes, but on the menu it said cheeseburger.
Oh.
If you want order a number 2 and you want fries, it's a cheeseburger. There's no cheeseburger. Americans don't like no cheeseburgers.
Right.
No cheese. Yeah, no cheeseburgers. Anti-air.
Right.
Okay, who was there for that?
No.
I had a really funny thing going on.
So yeah, it was. So the burger was good. I got out of there, and they called. I was order number 50. Order number 50. And
cool.
And I stood up and I waved, so he saw me. And and Avery says, "Yeah, he's right over there." And the guy starts to come around, and I'm already walking towards him. And what Avery did though is, in addition to giving me the cup today for the drink, she says, "And here's your ketchups."
Okay. Physically handing the ketchups?
Before, because usually they ask for ketchup at the end when they give you your meal. Would you like ketchups? Here you go. Okay, here's some more.
Again, that's the prompt thing. Like
right.
I'm giving the customer their food. All right, yeah, I'm supposed to ask for ketchup. Customer asking about ketchup, and that's the prompting.
But because it's on here, she went ahead and just preempted all of that because she knew I was going to have another interaction with a different person who serves up the order.
Right.
She's just going to go grab and put ketchups in my hand. So
nice. See, I still feel like that the request for ketchup packets on the order is very interesting. I have never made during the drive-thru. Yes, could I also have ketchup with that?
Right.
Oh, you know what I have done sometimes though, is I have ordered from Postmates previously. And the delivery service have delivered a Whataburger, and I've asked for spicy ketchup. And what they have done is they've actually had the people who work there put spicy ketchup on my burger for me.
Oh. I don't know if I like that or not. I guess they're making it.
I mean, their hands were already in it.
Right.
But it is another extra step that I'd rather do myself anyway to get the perfect or just a reasonable amount.
There is an over ketchup, and then there's an under ketchup.
Because it's a strong taste. Very
yes, especially the spicy one, right?
Especially the spicy one, yes, is what I get.
And there is a thing to be said about spreading it evenly.
That's true too.
Right.
Well, that's what they do really well. I don't really spread mine evenly. I put it in the center and I smash it, and then it spreads kind of okay.
That's one way to spread it semi-evenly.
Semi-evenly, yeah.
Right.
Well, actually, interestingly, that's what that exact method, the drop and press method, is the method that is used for applying thermal paste to CPUs.
Yes, that's what I do.
So
it says
it works for my CPU. It'll work for my burger.
Right. It's put 1/2 of a pea size drop.
Little tiny drop on the center.
On the center.
Press it down real hard.
And then you set it down
and you're doing it anyway.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. There's actually a lot of debate on that subject, but that's what the manufacturer of Intel processors recommends.
Yeah.
Your manual as well.
There's got to be an easier way to do heat. It's coming soon. There's got to be a different way to do heat transfer, because handling any kind of liquid is not
inefficient anyway.
Yeah, it's not, and it's not exact. Like that's got to be a better way to control stuff like that, right?
I mean, the thermal paste is put in there because the current methods of transferring heat are terrible.
Yeah,
they're very poor.
That metal to metal thing is not going to work.
Metal chunk, and then there you go. That's it.
Right.
The thermal paste makes that a little bit better. Honestly, I think the solution to this problem is CPUs that have coolers and the devices that we attach to them already on them. Like, they are in the manufacturing process. It's all one piece of metal that connects to the CPU, and you don't have to have thermal paste anymore.
Right. Or you integrate the CPU and the fan together.
Right.
If we can, and the fins and all that business. So anyway,
build a
let me
on it.
20 seconds. Let this dog out. This dog is about to lose it.
Good. You're fine. Go. What is a P tier, West dude? I don't know that. P tier on. I mean, computers are getting more advanced. Sorry, all the time. It's actually kind of an interesting subject that we don't have better thermoelectric cooling. I'm looking at P tier cooling models. Who is this by? Thermoelectric cooling. I'm just looking at pictures of stuff that they've cooled now. Free convention thermoelectric cooler?
Dog's not going to make it.
Dead Rip
dog. So, because I'm here by myself, sometimes I did let the dog ride out beforehand, but he had food in his bowl, so he's probably ate and then has to go doo-doo. So
yeah, that do pee-pee. Yeah, that's common for dogs to have to do. They are just machines that eat and poop.
Yeah. Eat, poop, and
why do you keep the dog around? Oh, it eats food that we buy for it.
Yeah. Eat, poop, and love is all they do.
It's a waste of time. If aliens came down and they're looking at our dogs and our cultures and stuff like that, you guys waste a lot of food on animals that you don't eat. Yeah.
Well, the dog's a different. Okay, cats I get. Dogs.
Well, cats have a purpose. Most dogs have no purpose whatsoever. Like, your dog has no purpose whatsoever. Your dog was
protection.
Your dog was originally bred protection. You mean alarm system?
Alarm
you have
system.
An alarm system in your house, right? What do you think your alarm system is better than? Okay, if you could pick one, which would you pick? The alarm system that 100% works, or the dog who will bark at anything?
Oh, this dog. Okay, if it was my old dog, that was more like Annie.
Sure, pet. Okay, yeah.
Then
sure.
I'd pick the dog.
Annie will bark at pretty much anything too. Like, if there's a loud bump outside, boof.
Good. That's what I want.
No, that's not what I want. My alarm system doesn't go off when there's a loud bump outside. Why? Because that doesn't mean anything. There's cars driving outside. There's loud bumps outside all the time. The thunder goes off. My alarm system doesn't get afraid. Doesn't cuddle up under the bed because it's afraid of lightning and thunder.
Yeah.
Alarm systems are alarm systems, and dogs are dogs. Okay.
Right. But if I had to choose one, I would probably choose the old. This dog, I would.
The old dog. If you could resurrect your dog.
If I resurrect my dog.
My alarm system will never die from old age.
If I get a new alarm system, if it does.
Yeah. Get a new, and no one in the household will cry because the new alarm system came out.
That's right.
Okay. No one will mind.
That's right.
Old cats, in the meantime, will kill bugs. They'll kill rats. They'll kill all kinds of stuff. Cats hold their original purpose. Meanwhile, our domesticated dogs that we have as pet friends are no longer. I mean, they may be still capable of performing their task, but they're certainly not trained or willing most of the time to record a podcast.
Well, I can do the last one. I could tell the dog, go get my shoes, and it would bring my shoes.
That's nice.
Like, and then the other one is before my work kind of went crazy at the time, I was training the dog. I put a rope on the fridge, and I was training the dog to open and grab stuff out of the fridge.
That's nice.
Like one of those really thick ropes that they could.
My only fear with train the dog to open and close the fridge would be that the dog would be able to open and close the fridge.
Right.
That's my primary fear.
Right. I did think about that halfway in between the training, and I thought,
hungry, I go and open the fridge.
Right.
When my dog's hungry,
it goes and opens the fridge. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh
exactly.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a double-edged sword, man.
Right.
Sure, it may bring you that beer.
I taught my dog about government. Damn it, the dog is lobbying now for better conditions. Darn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've opened Pandora's box. Oh, it's like, have you seen Rick and Morty?
The dog now has a bill on the Senate floor,
right,
for its own release
for wet food every day.
Right.
God. So in Rick and Morty, they're having trouble with the new dog they have. It just doesn't do anything they wanted to do. So the father of the household begs Rick to make the dog smarter. And Rick's like, okay, you're opening Pandora's box here. He's like, whatever. I just want to do what I tell it to do. The dog ends up taking over the world and trying to free all the other dogs, murdering and killing and being all kinds of cool.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty, best show NA. You guys haven't seen that?
Best, yeah. I've heard super good things about it.
It's my favorite show that I've watched in a very long time, and I'm very sad that I've watched all of it already. Season 2, hurry up faster, please.
Oh, you did?
9
okay.
more seasons.
Are there more? How many seasons are there total?
There's 2 right now.
2. Okay.
2. No, not even 2. There's 1 season. No, wait. Is there 3 seasons? Hold on. I might be tripping. I think there's 3 seasons. I think season 3 is out, and there's 1 episode.
Okay, there it is. Rick and Morty.
Summer, where are my testicles? Those just seen it.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry about your testicles, Fluffy. Fluffers? What's his name? They're a really good show.
9.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
Ooh,
Google users says 97%. Rotten Tomatoes 100%.
Woo! 2 plus 1, right? There's 2 seasons and there's 1 episode.
Yep.
And at the end of season 3, episode 1, the reason I said 9 more seasons is because the main character of the show, Rick, is talking to the supporting character, Morty. He's like, for 9 more seasons, Morty, 9 more seasons, I'm gonna get that Szechuan sauce.
Oh.
Do you know Szechuan sauce?
Szechuan?
Szechuan sauce is a promotional. I think actually this is a real thing. I actually don't know. I think it is because I think I remember it. Is it a promotional thing for the show Mulan? They made Szechuan sauce.
Really?
Yeah, I think this is a thing. I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
It's from Rick and Morty, and apparently it's going to be the season arc. How do you sell Szechuan sauce? Yeah, okay. I think Szechuan sauce is real. McDonald's did it. Oh, you can buy it on eBay right now.
Szechuan sauce?
Yeah, apparently. Yes, 1908. There's a commercial for Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan sauce. Yeah, you can Google it.
Oh my god! Apparently McDonald's is bringing the Szechuan sauce back.
It is McDonald's ad week time.
What?
McDonald's Szechuan 2007 April 12th 2007 Dateline April 12th 2017. McDonald's Szechuan sauce has nothing to do with Mulan.
No? Oh, okay.
Articles from Inverse. There's a petition on change.org for McDonald's to bring it back.
Change.org. That's supposed to be a website where you are active politically to change things for the better in your government.
Right.
Meanwhile, hashtag freaking bring McDonald's Szechuan back.
That's right. It's a thing. Well, the McRib.
Has something to do with Mulan? I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pressed pork.
Szechuan stuff to thrust back into the cultural spotlight after being featured in Rick and Morty season 3. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, mercy.
Everybody's writing articles about Szechuan sauce coming back.
Yeah, there you go. Szechuan sauce. McRib is another thing. The McRib is Pork products
Teriyaki dipping sauce.
similar to McRib. I always had this joke, and I can't remember what I always compared it to. Let's see.
Wow, there's this poll right now. Have McDonald's bring back the Szechuan sauce or earn $1 million immediately. 84% of the people want them to bring back Szechuan sauce.
I don't know.
This packet of Szechuan sauce is selling for $14,000.
Oh, I have a for the next guest that we have. I have an idea for a guest. I'll tell you off air. That we definitely should have on.
Okay.
Which I think this person would love to be on.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
But I have I've been constructing games for you guys.
Games.
And it's Google Feud related.
Okay.
And it's top 10 blah blah blahs. Right? It's
okay. Top 10 video games? Top 10 paintings? Top 10...
Yeah, or it's top 10 most searched category.
Okay.
Right? So it's a lot like Google Feud, which I know you love.
Yeah,
but it is certain topics or it would be like something you wouldn't know about that we won't do because you don't know about it. The example would be top 10 most searched baseball teams.
Oh, no.
See? That's why we're not doing it, right?
Yeah.
And you would go, yeah, it's the New York Blazers. Right? But
yep.
Stuff like that. So I've got stuff that I think is either in right up your alley or similar stuff.
Sure. Okay, that makes sense. Things I'm interested in, so I'm not just like,
yeah. Yes, but I've got it to where because I'm making them. I've got I've got one done and I've got two in the hopper. Because I'm making them, I can't be a contestant. But I would ask our next guest. We'll tee it up for a guest. That'd be fun.
Okay, that sounds good. Sure. Hit our guest in the face with it. Yeah, let's have a new thing and let's experiment on a guest. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
That'd be fine. But it'll be points like Google Feud.
I have homework for you. Actually, you need for the homework for you. You need to go watch Rick and Morty. This is your homework while
they're away.
Gone.
I can do it over the holidays or over this weekend. I'm off for 4 days.
I feel like you're missing a little bit of culture right now because you don't have the Rick and Morty in your body.
Right. I'm off for 4 days starting tomorrow. So
4 days.
Well, I work tomorrow. I do work tomorrow, but otherwise, then I'm good. So.
Good to go. Sweet. Perfect. Playing some GTA 5.
I will. I'm gonna be doing a lot of GTA 5, a lot of jiu-jitsu. Get on that mat. Get my jiu-jitsu on. And I do have one last swim meet once more unto the breach, where
one last one, forever last one. Or?
No, for the season. I'm done.
Okay.
My kids aren't in it.
So you can't use once more into the breach. It's a World War II thing, right? I think that's when that was coined. You can't use...
I think no, because Watson quoted it in Sherlock Holmes. Well, and maybe it was a misnomer. Maybe it was a time thing.
By William Shakespeare and Henry V.
Okay, well there you go. So not a World War II thing.
Predating anything that we just talked about.
But
Sorry.
In the Sherlock Holmes movie,
right?
Watson is
Quotes
being
Shakespeare.
Begrudgingly dragged on one of Sherlock's missions.
As you do.
As he does, and he said, but he's married now. Like he's got his wife. He's not supposed to do this bullcrap anymore. He needs to settle down and be a married man.
But he likes it so much.
Exactly. And he says, fine, once more
into the breach. Into the breach, my friend. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Makes sense to me.
So there you go.
Shakespeare. We should just, I should read more Shakespeare. Oh, can you read? You can just read this book online. Dang.
Yeah. Shakespeare's kind of I think it's in Creative Commons now. So like it's.
I don't think it is. I think you can read it. It can be refreshed by the ancestors.
Remember,
because of
you could read it
where it was written at.
You could read it on stream. And remember, iambic pentameter.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Iambic pentameter.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10.
When was this written? Oh, the 1500s. Okay, that's probably why it's in Creative Commons now better.
Right.
Wait, Beethoven's music is not 100% in Creative Commons, though. Wonder why not. 1770 he was born, so yeah, 1800s he wrote it.
So yeah, it'd be early 1800s. Yeah, just 18 like teens. Anyway,
Ludwig von Beethoven.
Yeah. So if you fired up on your stream and you just wanted to bang out some Othello or something, you could.
That'd be cool, actually. I wonder if I could do Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, so you could do The Raven. Quoth
yeah, The Raven. That's my favorite poem from him.
Eat my shorts.
Raven, nevermore. It's that one, and I like the Telltale Heart quite a bit.
Distinctly, I remember 'twas in the bleak December, as each time ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
Nice. Very nice.
So yeah.
Beethoven was public domain. I don't think all of his songs are public domain. You gonna just read some Spaceship? Possibly, yeah, maybe. I've always wanted to do a reading stream. I've seen other people do reading streams. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Sit there and read a book.
All right, I do have one really, really good story. Have you ever had a kidney stone?
I have not had a kidney stone.
This one will sail out on
non-existing God for that.
So, a kidney stone is renowned for
the pain,
being one of the worst pains you've ever felt in your life.
Right.
You can always tell the dudes who come in with kidney stones because usually it's a dude, they come in and they're praying for death.
Kill me now. Kill me now. I'm not brave enough to do it. Kill me now.
They come into the hospital and it is, please kill me. Like, please kill me.
Just do me. I don't care. Just do me. I can't do it myself. It's against my natural body functions to actually take my own life. But as a sane person right now with a kidney stone, kill me in the head.
Do it. Come on, kill me.
Come on, kill me.
Come on, kill me right now.
Put that cookie down.
I'm here. Kill me. Kill me.
I can never take Arnold seriously ever because of put that cookie down now.
Yeah.
Put that cookie down
Put the cookie down. You got to do it. Get to the chopper. Okay. So
Get to the chopper.
They've
herniated intestine.
They've had polls to where women who have given birth and had a kidney stone, people have been burned and had a kidney stone, people have been stabbed, had a kidney stone, people have been gunshot and had a kidney stone. Every one of them, hands down, kidney stone. Right.
So I think the thing about that is for a lot of people, birth can be easy, and also a lot of people receive medication.
Right.
For birth. So
I
think that the same thing happened with Opius compassium, OC spray, pepper spray, commonly known as.
Oh yes.
And birth as well. Well, the women who took the Opius compassium test basically get sprayed in the face with the pepper spray, and we're like, oh, that was way worse than giving childbirth. So there's apparently a lot of things that are worse than childbirth, guys.
Right.
Women, I don't want to hear the complaints. Okay, it's not that bad. All right.
Well,
I've been sprayed by pepper spray.
My policy is that 2 years after the fact, you and your wife are not sitting around, and you've never heard a guy go, you remember when I was kicked in the balls 2 years ago? Let's do that again.
That's true. That's true. That makes sense.
Therefore,
let's do it again, baby.
Getting kicked in the balls is worse than pregnancy. So
why can't you get an epidural for a kidney stone?
That is a fantastic question. I think it's
under skin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Epidural means underneath the skin.
Epidural,
epidural anesthesia. Okay, anesthesia. He's talking about anesthesia. I see. Oh shit! Why can't you get it? I mean, I'm sure you do receive some type of probably morphine is what you receive.
No,
they don't give you any drugs.
You receive usually nothing.
Oh wow.
They give you, hey, go drink some water, have some cranberry juice, and good luck. That's it. Get a strainer, and when it comes out, you get it. So I had one a million years ago. And
okay, so hold on. Correction. Epidural administration is a medical routine of administration in which a drug is or contrast agent injected into the epidural space of the spinal cord in particular. I was unaware of this.
Yeah. Okay, so let me show you.
So your epidermis is the outside of your skin?
Yes.
So I assumed epidural was just meant under skin, but it actually means a location. Very specific location in the spine.
Okay, this is a...
1 million. What are you talking about, Quentin?
I'm going to show you a deal. This is a picture for kidney disease, but it is not what we're talking about. I just need you to understand the picture.
I feel like having kidney disease would be like one of the worst diseases because you have to pee.
Yes, and
do you pee?
Mostly.
I pee. Mostly.
So
mostly I pee. I wonder if you broke it down. So I think they say you spend 1/8 of your time in the bathroom, like as a human, or something like that.
So yes.
So you spend 1/4 of the time peeing, of the 1/2 of the time peeing of the 1/8 of the time. So you spend 1/16 of your life urinating.
I'd say so, and I drink a lot of water. So here's a kidney, right? And then you have
really
these little these tubes called ureter, and they are tiny little tubes that go down into the bladder. So you process it here up in the kidneys, and then it filters down into the bladder, right?
Kidneys take the blood, they filter it, they get the urine and the junk out, and they put it into the bladder.
Right,
and the bladder has to deal with nonsense.
Right.
The bladder has to deal with a lot of shit, basically.
So when the kidney stone usually is caught in the ureter, which is why they have back pain.
Ooh, oh, I see. Because the kidneys are located a little bit behind. Huh?
Yeah, so your kidneys will get calcium or some sort of buildup in them because they're the filter, right?
They're a filter.
And
I
so
think black pepper is actually a common cause of.
Oh yeah, we don't do black pepper. So if they're a filter, or if
most likely
if that hose that goes down, just like if you kink a water hose, if it gets bent or something or whatever, right?
Don't say, oh God, I don't like when we talk about body parts and we say kinked.
Oh, I know. The pressure builds up and it's insanely painful, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's what a kidney stone usually is. Occasionally that little piece of calcium will break loose, go in the bladder, and then it comes out, right?
Right.
Sometimes it even gets caught
in the urethra.
Okay. So mine, I'll tell you what happened with me. I was sitting down and I was playing I was playing something. I think StarCraft or something. Yeah, StarCraft. And I was at my buddy's place.
Yeah, we've had this story before.
Right.
I've had this story before.
So the thing is I had been sitting here for some hours. I hadn't really moved.
Sitting still.
I drank probably a giant cup of I think it was soda. I think it was just a giant thing of soda. And
as you do when you're a child, though, and your body is not your temple, or anybody's temple, or anything compared to you.
And I hadn't moved, and I noticed this was a pretty big jar, a pretty big cup of soda, and I hadn't had to pee. And then I went like this, and I took a
stretch your back out,
and I was just gonna stretch. You know how one does, right? You just go stretch, and as I took that breath, I guess my lungs hit the kidney, and it went boom, boom, boom.
Making explosion noises with his mouth. and you fell down.
I hit the deck.
Floor.
I just hit the deck, and I was flat on my face, and I couldn't move. But I fell kind of onto or near the phone. I had to call my buddy to come get me. I said, "Hey, something's way wrong with me. Something's way wrong with me. You got to come pick me up. We got to go to the hospital. Something's way wrong. I cannot move." I sat there for maybe a good 10, 15 minutes trying to move, and it was just so painful. I could not move. And it was hurt. So anyway, I was kind of trying to roll and stretch and move. And then as soon as I think and I woke him up, and he says, "Okay, just give me a minute. I'll be over there in a minute." He says, "Are you bleeding or something?" I said, "No." I said, "No, I'm good. I'm just in the floor." He says, "But you're good in the floor, right?" And I said, "Okay." He says, "Well, I have time to shower." He says, "I have time to shower." I said, "Yeah, quick shower if you can." He says, "All right."
Quick.
So I'm just laying there in the floor,
what a friend.
Unable to move.
Yeah, we'll go to the hospital, but
He did ask. He did ask.
Are you dying?
Right.
No. Okay, if you had said yes, I'm dying. Okay, sure, fair enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He did ask,
sure,
I gave him an out. And I said, "You get a quick shower. It's fine. I can wait an extra 7 minutes or whatever, 12 minutes, whatever."
Yeah.
He says, "Okay, all right, cool."
Infirmed.
So he gets.
So you don't want to be a jerk to your friend, like, hey, take me to the hospital.
I realize this is an inconvenience for you.
Yeah. Okay.
I did wake you up.
Sure.
Sorry.
10 minutes. Sure. All right. I'll wait. I'm not gonna die. Maybe.
I don't think I am. Otherwise, I'm good.
Die. Right.
So so then I'm kind of just laying there, and I stretch, and as soon as I kind of just start stretching and kind of moving, it still hurts. Oh my God, it's hurting super bad, and it's hard to breathe. And at some point, pain is gone, and then I have to whiz like Warhorse. I mean, just aggressive. I got to go right now.
You have to pee so bad that if you were drinking while you were peeing, you would just continuously
It would continue, yeah.
It would just by the time the whole body processed the water, it'd be.
It was holy crap. So what I had suspected, it was lodged up in there, and then it went through. And so I ran to my buddy's kitchen and grabbed a strainer because I thought,
okay, you're going to catch it.
I'm going to catch this.
How old are you at the time?
College, so maybe 20 or so, something like that.
So when your buddy sees you pissing in a strainer in his kitchen,
he's gone. He's like at work or something. I'm in his house by myself. And so I went to his. I grabbed a strainer. It was like one of those little tea bag strainer things, you know, the little.
What? Oh my God! You pissed in their tea bag strainer?
Look,
they use it to tea every day, probably. You pissed in it.
He wasn't a tea drinker. I don't know how he's.
You don't know that.
So it's one of those little. But that's the only
College
one.
College isn't an age, West, dude.
Because it was the finest one, right? You can't. Like you can't do in the spaghetti colander because it's too.
Yeah, that would do nothing. That would do
nothing. It would really do nothing.
It must be the tiniest little speck in your body that's caused this.
Right. So the only chance I have of getting it is this
infuser. That's what it is.
Is this tea infuser, right? So I run in there.
I guess that makes sense. Good choice of equipment. I would say poor execution though, because of your friend's tea infuser.
Look, bro, I ran through the dishwasher afterwards. I mean. I think he threw it away. I did.
Okay.
I came clean. I said, "Hey."
Okay, good. See that there's the issue because
he comes.
Nah, it's fine.
Because he comes home.
It's sterile. He's not gonna get sick from it.
He comes home and he says,
"Hey, brother, pee in your tea."
He says, "Hey," and I said, "Hey, man," and then
hey, man,
my buddy Brian says, "Hey, man," and he goes, "Why are you here?" And it's a funny story. I think I had a kidney stone, and I had to come get him to tell me the hospital, but I didn't need the hospital. And here's your strainer. I peed in it. He says, "Okay," and he went. And he took it from me and he put it right in the trash. And
good.
Okay, I'll get another.
That's a smart move.
I'm gainfully employed. I'm gonna get me another one. So I said, "Okay, it's your choice." I said, "I ran through the dishwasher, whatever." So. So now fast forward to 3 weeks ago, we're at a birthday gathering with the family. My uncle is on my right side, my wife is on my left side, and we got on the subject of kidney stones for somehow, and and my uncle said, "Yeah, I had one. I had a kidney stone last month," and I said, "Oh my God, so sorry." And he says, "Yeah, it was rough." He said, I did go to the urologist. I had to make an emergency call to go see what it was." And he says,
"Is it a pee doctor or a penis doctor? Urologist?"
All the above. So the person I went to
it's a broad category.
To get the vasectomy was a urologist.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah, it is both. Right.
So I think the urologists start at the kidneys and go all the way down.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty important. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Because he did deal with the sexual part of it as well as the
pee doctor only.
The flow through part of it, right?
The flow. Okay, yeah. So I think it's actually both.
So this at least my doctor. So I've seen a urologist treat both for vasectomy and the urologist treated for a kidney stone. So there you go.
Okay. So there you go, Jason Sucker.
So. He says he went there, and this particular doctor has been practicing urology for, I think he has 38 years in the business. Okay.
P&P products.
Propane and P&P accessories.
And propane accessories.
Yeah.
P&P accessories.
And he says, he says in 38 years of being a doctor, as being a urologist, he says, I've never seen one stop there.
Oh.
And he said, I said, really? And he says, yeah. They tried to go get it in the doctor's office, but they couldn't.
Wow.
And I just had to pee it out myself. And I went, wow.
You just had to do it yourself. Yeah, sorry, bro, we can't help you.
Right. Which means they went, he had never seen it stop, quote, there. And that's all my uncle gave it. Because we were at dinner, And he
right.
says,
so I feel like it's.
And the two pieces of information that he gave to us in his story of his kidney stone was one, I've never
My uncle would be like, yeah, I got stuck in the very tip. I just couldn't get it out of the very tip. It was stuck in there.
Okay.
Like I could see it. I could like peel the front open and I could look in there. That would be my uncle's.
You're already there. You're already there. So the two clues.
I've never seen it stop there before. That's what I assumed.
Yeah. Okay, so the two clues that he gives is one, I've never seen in 38 years of medicine, I've never seen it stop there, and two, they tried to go get it.
Right. And like, oh, let me get in there.
So the only two places, given those two clues, there is only one possible place it is stuck. Right.
Right. Okay. I mean, it's stuck there. It's
and
stuck
I
in.
said, "Ow!" And I said, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." And I turned over.
Buckled over in pain.
No. Oh yeah, and we were commiserating, and I'm going. I just want to hold him, right? You know, he's.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, bro. And I look over at the wife, and she's going, "What? Where? I don't get it. I don't understand."
Where was it stuck?
And I turned to her and I said, "It's a rare place to stop, and they went to go try and get it."
The bell end.
Where would you think? Where's the only place that? And where's the only place that
the doorknob
it could possibly stop that they would actually go get it? She goes, I don't know. I'm not a urologist. Clearly,
that's true. She's not a urologist. You're not a urologist either.
True.
Town.
And so we're at dinner, and this whole thing is unfolding. And as the more clueless she is, the more I'm trying to get her to shut up, right? And saying, don't press him on this. He's a dignified man.
Already being polite. Yeah, he's very polite.
And I said, in 38 years, he's never seen one stop there.
There's a good clip.
And two, they went to go get it. They tried to go get it in the outpatient visit. Where is the only possible place that mathematically could happen? She goes,
I don't know.
And she's leaning ahead. She's leaning forward. She's going, where? Where? Where, Uncle?
Let me get an example out for you.
And he finally just leans over and he says, it was right at the tip. And I turned to her and I said, I was trying to give you.
So rude.
Yeah, I was
Mrs.
trying to give you an
So rude.
And so then at the minute he says it was right at the tip, the whole dinner table goes, oh! And did the where's the O burn? It's the thing.
The number one SFX. The O.
Oh, it's so good. I use it every day.
Do you?
I do. As soon as he said that, it was this.
Baby. Whoa.
At the dinner table.
Oh man, I don't know if that would be worse or better.
Right.
So I feel like the way to get one of these things out would
it was
to like be on a big vibrating thing, a big vibrator. Vibrate your body intensely. I feel like it's how you would get a kidney stone out, like sonic pulses.
They do. So
so
my dad has had a bunch of them. So I've had a baker's dozen colonoscopies. He's had a baker's dozen kidney stones.
I feel like one of those. Oh, they're both pretty bad.
He gets about 2 a year, which is insane.
Is it his diet or something?
Yes.
Not drinking enough. Oh, it is? Okay.
It's all soda and no water. Anyway.
Oh, okay, gross.
So
intense body vibration.
What they do is if they find a big one, they put a sonic thing and try and break it up with sonic waves and try and shatter it so that it comes through in pieces.
Try to shake it up.
Shake it up.
That's what I do. You want to kill something really tiny? Shake it. Shake it real hard.
Right. Yeah. So here's the thing. Sodas.
The thing.
Stretch.
Don't drink sodas.
Don't drink sodas. Don't drink black pepper.
Don't stretch.
Be aware.
Everyone's like black pepper is not going to cause kidney stones. Let me look at it real fast.
Be aware of calcium supplements. Make sure they're absorbable calcium.
Ooh, really?
Causes kidney. Oh, look. What causes kidney stones? More crystal-forming substances: calcium, oxalate, and uric acid. Okay.
Probably better off.
What causes? Causes have no definite single cause, although several factors may increase risk. This is from the Mayo Clinic.
Yeah, increased risk from eating ground peppers of any type.
Right. They're calcium stones. The most common ones are calcium stones.
But then you have really sharp pieces. I think So the way I'm thinking of it is like a grain, like a little tiny grain of something that's not able to be filtered. So it's probably already sharp, right?
Yep.
Because salt itself is super sharp. Like it's got like all kinds of little pokey things on it.
Yeah,
it's
like
not
quartz.
Rounded whatsoever.
It likes quartz.
Quartz. You're right, exactly like that. So to say it would get sharper, I don't think it would get sharper.
Right. So, number 1, family or personal history. Sometimes kidneys just don't do it right. Dehydration, not drinking enough, and he's always dehydrated because he don't only drink sodas. He doesn't drink whatever.
Sodas have water in them.
Right, but so does beer. But you dehydrate, you dehydrate
well, I think
yourself with beer.
Beer is better for hydrating than soda is, because the reason soda is bad for hydration is because it's a diuretic. Diuretic? I always say it wrong. It makes you urinate more often, so it means that you're gonna key out more of the water that you would have.
Certain diet that's high in protein, salt, and sugar may increase your risk of some types of kidney stones.
Again, it makes sense that salt and sugar that are both fine and quartzy.
Obesity, large waist size, and weight gain have been linked to increased risk of kidney stone. Digestive diseases and surgery. So if you do gastric bypass and those types of things,
it's more likely to give you a kidney stone.
Gastric bypass, inflammatory bowel disease, IBS, and chronic diarrhea.
Jason, beer gives you kidney stones. It seems like anything will give you a kidney stone.
Can cause, except water, I guess. Cranberry's good.
What about hard water? Hot water has particulate in it as well.
Especially hard water. It can cause changes in the digestive process that affect your absorption of calcium and water. There we go. Okay.
I see. Okay, so that does make sense.
And then other medical conditions such as renal tubular acidosis, cystinuria, hyperthyroidism, and other medical
hyperthyroidism is going to cause you to have kidney stones?
Some urinary tract infections, some UTIs.
Maybe just everybody drink water, okay? To not have kidney stones.
Yeah, maybe just drink clear water. Like, yeah, there you go. So I'm suspect of taking multivitamins because of this issue.
Oh yeah,
because
that makes sense to me.
Because that what the big thing is, you will take multivitamins, but the common thing through all of that is most of it will wash out in your urine.
99% of it is stuff that you do not need. The multivitamin is there to supplement a vitamin that you don't even know that you don't have.
Right.
And the best way to do that is to give you a bunch of vitamins all at the same time.
Right. It's kind of like a keyhole. Some of the locks are up high and some of them are down low, and this is going to fill them in and level it all off.
It's going to put all the keys in.
All keys whatever. And then most of it is all out. So all of that goes out has to go out through the kidney, right? And so who knows what kind of mineral it's going to build up or maybe not even build up, but just have a hard time processing based on what I ate that day. It could have been the one day I got a gift card to
a restaurant that I normally don't go to.
Right.
And I went to eat there.
What's the Brazilian place? It's like
Brazilian place.
Oh.
Fast food place? I feel like this would be more likely to happen with a good restaurant, like a restaurant that spends time seasoning their food and giving you good stuff. Because they usually, a lot of time when you're at the restaurant, you won't have.
What was that one I went back when I visited Mom? It was down near. Oh, yeah. It was in Houston when I was visiting on one of my trips to Houston. It was Fogo de Chao, which is a Brazilian meat fest.
Okay, see, that sounds like especially with meat, because pepper is added to meat a lot. There's a lot of things added to meat to make it
high protein, all that sort of stuff. There you go.
Right.
Fogo de Chao. So I have a multivitamin combined with my gift card to Fogo de Chao, combined with I had a soda with that thing and an ice cream that night, plus no water, and I was really dehydrated from running around out in the sun earlier that day.
You're in the perfect storm.
And I'm in a perfect storm to do it. Yeah, Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
Right there. There you go.
Me? Yep, this looks like exactly the kind of place I would think that you would get a kidney stone from.
Yeah.
Fogo de Chao. We have chlorine in our water too here, Max. Chlorine is
right.
Super bad.
So that's why I'm a little I try and maintain. I'm a little edgy. I just try and drink water, right? Right. So, cheers. Yeah. All right, guys.
We have spent our entire show talking about anything that we want to talk about. We got nothing done at all. Oh, we talked about games last time. Actually, we should talk about
I love Avery. Avery, I love you.
Avery, good job. 10 out of 10 for you.
10 out of 10, Avery. Love you, baby girl.
Avery. 2 times in a row, she was a perfect host, I want to say.
Perfect, yep.
Hashtag manager.
Hashtag Avery needs manager. She's awesome.
I'm gonna be playing some GTA 5 with Clowntown and maybe some Crusader Kings on stream at some point. What do you got going on, Clown?
Yeah, so tomorrow night I will stream, but I'm going to do it early because I got one last swim meet unto the brink.
Swim meet, hype.
Under the breach, Saturday morning.
Breach, which is William Shakespeare and not something from World War II.
So streams Saturday and Sunday, and then
I was actually going to talk about that, Riss. Let's bring this topic up again next time. Talk about cleaning water and having cleaner water. Because Max asked, how do you get the cleanest water? Well, how do you get clear water? And it would be to boil the water and then allow it to condense.
Yeah,
and that would.
But there's risks for that too.
Yeah, there's a lot of different processes you could go through to get cleaner and purified water.
All right.
So yeah, thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate it very much. This is always our favorite show. Stay motivated. Stay awesome. We'll see you next time. And remember, stretch.
No kidney stone. Stretch.
No, don't stretch if you have a kidney stone. Actually.
See ya. Stretch.